Hello friends, and welcome to my channel, Three Little Birds. We're here today discussing the text of the day, which was May 5th, 2022. They came here for me, knowing they would be assholes, to get me where I need to be. I'm so very grateful for how well they played their parts. Without them, I would not have made it this far, and neither without the few angels. I was really in the midst of remothering myself. Like, I'm really just trying to recalibrate my entire central nervous system, right? Like, I am becoming not even remotely the same person. And I'm looking back on how did that person choose these people to be in their life, and really what I came up with is I was asleep. Now I'm awake, and once you see, you can't unsee, but then I did not know what I didn't know. And my attempt at healing, I guess, the pain from those relationships, like familial relationships, romantic relationships, was to kind of be grateful for it. And it was true. I would not have been, I had been going through a life. I was in my 20s. I thought my entire childhood was, Leave It to Beaver, that it was so smooth, that it was so healthy. And I was so clueless. But when you're kind of just writing a life that's so smooth and so safe, first of all, that's not real. Life isn't really like that. Carl Jung has a quote, and it is, "A tree's branches can only reach heaven if its roots reach hell." So that actually really resonated with me. And that was what I was kind of thinking about with these relationships and the kind of gratitude I was having, or this past, and how grateful I was for that. Like, they really did play their parts perfectly, I would not have learned such profound lessons if I hadn't had such profound pain. So there was kind of purpose in that. And so when you give your pain purpose, you can move forward with purpose. A lot of people call it transmuting pain, where you take something that on the surface seems awful and alchemize it, and use it to your advantage. And I was using it for my growth, but gratitude was essential for that. Like, I was thanking, all the people that had done me dirty in the past. And they were the people that were supposed to love me, the people that raised me. It was so confusing and so painful, but so necessary to get me where I am now, which is aware and clear boundaries, and I communicate clearly, and I know who I am. I would just never have discovered any of that if I had not been done dirty so egregiously. So, and also, I'm not blameless, right? Like, I'm not, when there's always a reaction. Every action has a reaction. And I was reacting instead of responding. So, but at this time, I'm just kind of being aware of how, instead of just wallowing in self-pity, like, what am I going to do? Lay down and die? No, I'm gonna take a look, like a real look, and I'm gonna dig deep and see what was I missing before. What was I not seeing before? What was I unaware of before? How was I reacting to that? How do I want to change that going forward? Right? I made these choices back then, and these are the types of choices I want to make now. Changes in my choices. And very, very, very intentionally mapping out a plan for that. But for me, it was important to go back and see where, I had gone awry, or situations had gone awry. And again, once you see, you can't unsee. So when you do embark on this, journey, you'll be, it's surprising what you find. Maybe you're grateful to your enemies. I was surprised to find that. And that's just what I'm texting myself on this day. So there is very much more to come. I'm going to leave it there today. Stay tuned.